Paul, yes. I was looking at the child snatching lawsuits. Yes. The lawsuits seek money damages from the abducting government and their associates to compensate for expenses, pain, and suffering resulting from the abduction. Child snatching lawsuits have been based on claims for unlawful imprisonment, ooch, interference with custody or visitation, enticement, intentional infliction of emotional distress, outrageous conduct, and civil conspiracy. Ooh. These lawsuits have been successfully brought in both state and federal courts. A few jurisdictions have enacted laws expressly allowing lawsuits of this kind. Courts in a number of jurisdictions have allowed child snatching lawsuits based on common law. Courts in a few jurisdictions have declined to recognize a new cause of action in child snatching cases, leaving victims to seek relief in other ways. The section titled Nationwide Directory of Family Abduction Laws and Resources, beginning on page 199, lists child snatching lawsuits for each jurisdiction. Now, I know that after Heidi child snatched my five sons, yes, from Guam, and then she got here and you decided to issue an ex parte emergency protection order on July 8th of 2011, and the law does allow for that for 14 days. Yes. But you have to give the parent that was arrested on Guam actual notice and opportunity to be heard. But you didn't do that. No. You reissued the temporary protection order without any attempt of service before issuing the permanent protection order. Yes. Now, this civil conspiracy on the part of law enforcement, those that are judges, those that are attorneys, those that are police officers, those that are sworn oaths of office where they allow for the unlawful imprisoning of myself, the interfering with the custody of my sons, and then the intentional affliction of the emotional distress that I've experienced as a father. Now I know, the outrageous conduct on the part of law enforcement. Now it could be, okay, that you're sitting there in the police station asking yourself, well, why didn't Paul get any phone calls? Must be that you're employing hackers. Could you... When you go through the IP addresses and the email addresses of the deep web, yes, or is that the dark web and the deep net? Yes. Or the hacker communities and all the forums? Pooch. I'd like to know if any employee of this government or any government has visited any hacker forums. Let's say you're in the sheriff's department and you decided you were going to hack my phone. Shoot, how'd you learn how to do that? You decided that you were going to hack my email. Well, exactly how do you obstruct my use of Gmail without being able to hack? Now I'm sitting here because no one is going to enforce the child snatching laws, and you're going to obstruct my right to sue you for the outrageous conduct of the travesty of justice of issuing a protection order. Did you want me to be able to sue you today? Now, for every hacker in the United States government that the police chief said, well, we just have to do this. We can't let him get any emails from any attorneys, even though he kept emailing them. We can't allow him to get any emails. Uh, uh, Page 199, I haven't really got that far. Child snatching lawsuits, however, are not the only way to recover some or all of your costs, such as fees for attorneys, private investigators, and counseling. Now, you know we're going to have a lot of counseling as a family, aren't we? Ooch. The UCCJA, the UCCJEA, the PKPA, the Hague Convention, and ICARA all include cost recovery provisions for prevailing parties. In addition, crime victim assistance laws in many jurisdictions. You remember that Victims' Bill of Rights, victims' resources? I had mentioned to the police department that I didn't want to sleep on the floor. You're not going to pay for a hotel because you just don't want the costs. Uh, Allow the court to order the abductor, the Clallam County abductor, the Jefferson County abductor, the Washington State abductor, every state of the United States abductor, those that refuse to enforce the requirements of the law, and or others who assisted the abductor to repay the searching parent. I'm the parent that emailed you. I'm the searching parent. Ooh. Others can assist the abductor. Now, all costs incurred in the location. Oh, where are my sons? Recovery and post-recovery treatment for each and every one of the 5 sons. Oh, for information about victim compensation programs in your area. Now, I've been to most of these websites in this information. OVC, Office of Victims of... Well, my phone works. Can you tell me why it is that you didn't remove that protection order?